Hi everybody, Gabrielle here. I'm back. Hope everyone had a fantastic day. Get over this fucking hump. Hump day was real today. I don't know about y'all. But let me tell you, I've had an energetic, emotional roller coaster. I've been going through it for a few weeks, but today was like the most, cause this shit wasn't personal, right? And it was the first time I've really picked up on that level of intensity. And I really, honest to God, I don't know if the woman, what it felt like. I don't know where she is, which dimension, which plane. I really couldn't tell y'all. And it's it's a lot. Like I y'all on this twin flame journey like I am. And so I feel my twin at all times. I also feel my karmic at all times, which is funny. Yeah, but I got extra shit. The force is strong with me. And so I can honestly say at times it has been difficult to decipher who is who. But you know what I decided? I cut every fucking body. How about that? I sure fucking did. I'm not settling in either direction. I'm not. I do believe in divine timing. I really do. And I really do believe what's truly meant for you, no one or no thing can take from you. So even if it seems like a missed opportunity, it's not. It's really not. And so as I pulled out the fucking guillotine and I sent the final chopping message, I actually feel good, but I also feel, because what I do is I send messages and I delete that shit. I don't give nobody that fucking power. Like, I'm not going to keep checking to see whether or not you read some shit. No, bruh. No, sis. You don't get that power. Nah. So if it's just something to get off my chest, that's all it was. I send it and I delete it. So you know what I feel? Agitation and irritation. And I'm not, actually. I'm really not. This is somebody else's bullshit. Somebody had a fucked up day. I didn't. I actually had a great day. But what I'm feeling right now is just, it's almost like when somebody mad at themselves. It's that sort of discontent. Look, 4 cups sitting there right in the middle of the fucking reading. Right. Mm-hmm. And look, I'm not gonna make this too personal, but I already know what I'm picking up and who I'm picking up. Yup. And you know what? Serves your ass right. That's all I can say about that. Don't take people for fucking granted. I don't know how people miss the fucking memo. I really don't. Like, 2018 kicked my fucking ass. But it made me stronger. It was like going through the Iditarod and a fitness challenge in the same week. It's alright. I motherfucking built American strong. That's all I can say about that bullshit. If you think you got me, you didn't. I've been taking notes. And here's the thing about what me personally, right? As an earth sign and having some of the strongest mercurial placements you can have across the board, I don't do non-calculated risk. I just don't. So even in the terms of heartbreaking and love, and it's all a calculated risk for me. And some people might say, oh, you're not enjoying. Fuck that. Let me tell you, I've had enough relationships to know that you better go into it with a little bit of fucking strategy. And so even the way, in my personal experience, shit is played out, don't think that was not accounted for. It truly was. It was really accounted for. So even the emotional responses that I have are so controlled because, again, it was all calculated for. Yep. And that's fucked up. It really is when you think about it. But I don't care. That is who I am. Funny part about me is, like, I think way too fucking much. And I'm not bragging. Trust me, it can be a problem with as much as my brain turns like one of them timepieces that just requires movement to keep going. That's me. You ain't gotta whine me. Just a little motion keeps me going. Yeah. I mean, it's funny, right? Because they say when you asleep, your brain's even more active. My poor brain. It don't get a break. And so I'm feeling my twin's agitation. I shit you not. I literally, right now, in real time, yep, because I've put this motherfucker between the never and a hard place. It wasn't even an ultimatum. It was that point of clarity, right? Where you go, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I do. And it was solely sincere. I appreciate the changes you've afforded me to make. Simply. I have. You know, not all twin situations are forever happily ever after shit, right? Maybe mine ain't. I don't know. Only the divine truly knows what's in store. But what I can say is at this moment in time, nah, it ain't right. And I'm not gonna force the issue. And let me tell you, I ain't chasing a motherfucking body. I'm not. I'm really not. It's not about ego. I have extended myself enough. You know, I made a joke with one of my clients about how I know how difficult it is to let go of stuff, even when it has outlived its usefulness to you. She was talking about things in her closet. So was I. But you can apply this across the board, right? You've outgrown the usefulness for it, but you can't quite seem to let it go because it's hard to let go of good shit. Right. And then I said, yeah, I feel the same way. I said, but I purge early and often. I said, with all the shelters and women's centers and stuff around, there's always somebody who's in need. I said, my only issue is that I don't think they need designer, which is a tacky joke, but it's real. I'm like, but whatever. Make somebody feel real good on their first job interview. Whatever. I just think it's funny. But that was my joke. Replace it with something better is really what it comes down to. I could hold on to something I really enjoy, right? But I may not be utilizing it anymore. Not saying I may not have a need for it one day in the future, but I ain't touched it in years. It's literally justified its exit of my life. My own actions made it invalid. And I'm sharing this because I can actually say my twin's actions made him invalid. And that would have really pained me before. But let me tell you, the shit I tapped in earlier was so fucking heavy. Nah, this ain't nothing. This ain't nothing. This is cake. Cake by the ocean. This is funnel cake and a nice day at the beach by far in comparison to what that poor woman is going through. Like I said, I couldn't tell what plane of existence she was on. So either she's gone through it already and is somewhere terrified by the transition, or she's still in this moment, trapped here, and they haven't found her yet. So by comparison, it's nothing. It's dandelion seeds in the wind. It's nothing. But I feel his agitation. Still no communication. But I feel his agitation all the same. I mean, I feel it good. Hit a fucking nerve. And it's like that killing with kindness shit. Because let me tell you, at the end of the day, ain't nobody worth the anger. They're not. That's too much power. I don't feel disrespect at the end of the day, because when you pull yourself out of shit, you take back your power, you take back your respect. I don't walk around like Billy Badass, but I definitely carry myself in a manner to which I should not be tried. I think most people do. I don't want to be tried. I want to be engaged. There's a difference. And so I actually feel really fucking good. And since I did that, right, even though I can feel his urges and different things, mine have subsided greatly. I shit you not, like, for days and days on end, I have felt this anxiety and this restlessness, and I'm tired of it. I knew what it was. I don't enjoy it. It's not mine. Why should I share in that? Of all the things that I share in, cowardice is not something I share in. I love that Migos Drake song, Walk It Like I Talk It, because that's really my fucking anthem. In my own time and in my own speed, I will walk it the way I talk it. I don't like hypocrisy. I don't tolerate it. So yeah, and I reached out to a mentor today because, again, what I tapped into was so heavy and so uncharted that it was like, okay, what is going on? And she reminded me that we just went through another portal and that I'm going to have to ride this wave. All right, man, it's time to hang 10. I just sometimes need a little reassurance. And then I made a post to a community I belong to and asked if any other people were experiencing an increase in their gifts and an intensification of it. And overwhelmingly, yes. So I was relieved. And I embraced the energy. And I consulted my guides on whether or not I should send the message I did. And they said it was finally a good time. Because I've been asking. And they're like, no, 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 no. And today, yeah. And I asked repeatedly just to make sure I wasn't tripping. And I feel really good overall. I feel light. I haven't felt light in a minute. Like, personally. But I know for a fact I'm tapping into their energy. And it's interesting. But I'm like this. I'll believe it when I see it. So as I say, moving on. And let me tell you, it's been a hell of a day. I had to go to the wine and spirits, the liquor store. Yeah, and get a libation. I ain't have to, I chose to. Thought I earned that shit. Alright. Anyway, reading starting now. Just about 14 minutes. So overarching energy, we have the Six of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. We have the Four of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Judgment card. 10 of Cups, 4 of Cups. 10 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Yeah. Yeah. Interesting. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Wands. Oh, no, the Three of Swords. Somebody manifesting? Three of Wands? Somebody manifesting? Somebody like, universe, answer, please, now. So, here come this motherfucker. Look at this. Let's put this here. Let's bring this closer. Alright. Yeah, I get tired of seeing Enrique. Can I say that? Here, this dude come. this particular, this Six of Pence is not about reciprocity. This is actually about acknowledging what's right in front of your face. So as you sitting there doing you, chilling, it's like you could almost set your watch by this motherfucker's return. Look at her. Look at her face. Look how she just chilling. She ready though. I see this as like, she looks exhausted. Emotionally raw. Bare-breasted. Emotionally raw. Emotionally raw. Look, all she doing is focusing on her dough. Eating right. Feeding her soul. Focusing on her dough. It's like she put the hope of reconnection safely where she could see it, though. Interesting. It's like inner knowing that it would always come back together. Interesting. Yeah. Inner knowing that it would always come back together. Because it always comes back. Knight of Wands. They always come back, huh? And in that moment, it's satisfying. Inner knowing that it would come back. It's kind of like what I was talking about, If something's meant for you, you ain't got to worry about it. It's not a missed opportunity. It is what it is. What's divinely meant for you is meant for you. And nothing, and I do mean nothing, can take it from you. You can't even screw it up. Because it's divinely meant. So that supersedes free will. So you can fuck it up temporarily. It's like you were meant to win the lottery. No, matter of fact, I'll use a real scenario that happened to my sister's girlfriend. They were at the casino. And she got up from one of the slot machines. And her girlfriend sat down, and then she hit for right under $1,000. It's good money. And so, she ain't feel no type of way about it. She was like, oh, okay, good for you. You was meant for you. Nah, baby, it was meant for you. A couple days later, she goes into a gas station, convenience store, and buys a scratch off. She hits for the exact amount that the slot machine paid out for. See what I mean? Even when you fuck it up, what's meant for you is meant for you. And she didn't even fuck it up, She just got up too soon. And maybe I'm thinking about this story because maybe that's what's happening with me. I'm gonna be real. Maybe I'm getting up too soon. Whatever. Can't get up too soon because what's meant for me is what's meant for me. And it'll find me. So that's what I see with this overarching energy. It's like, yeah, you focusing on you. You doing you. You focus on what's important right now, which is your dividend. Making sure your balance sheet is right. You still you still in touch with your feelings and your emotions, and you still have nothing to hide, because anyone sitting there, even if it isn't the comfort of their own home, got nothing to hide. No shame, no nothing. It's all been exposed. But like I said, that apple's sitting there right in front of her where she can see it, you know, with that ribbon around it. Like, she always knew that with time and patience, it would come back together. You know, to me, that seems a little like wishful, because it's like, if you cut an apple, it's not on the tree, it's not going to heal. But you know, it's kind of like that Snow White shit. It's a magic apple. And so she always knew it would come back together, or he always knew it would come back together. Because this Knight of Wands energy, it always comes back. In and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. You gotta love him and leave him alone. You gotta love him and leave him alone. Yeah. But like I said, the energy I'm feeling right now, salt. It's some real salty shit. Yeah. And look, I'm going to air myself out right now. Look, we got this 4 Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, right? So, you know, 9 of Pentacles is Virgo energy, single Virgo. Hey. Traditionally, 4 Pentacles is about resisting. But in this spread, you know, in this deck, it's not necessarily about resistance. Hey, Fee. As much as it is about slow, taking one's time, enjoying things, allowing things to matriculate. For things to slowly come together. You know, when they say grab the book, grab the book. So, it says habit for the 4. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. Apologies. Pleasure. The magic of the fan. Pleasure is like hot coals. It does not flame, yet it burns. Yeah. Slow and steady, like I said. And there is a theme between these 2 cards. See the fire smoldering in both scenarios, both images there. Dominion. The magic of the lock of hair. Reserve and discretion bear secret, wild, and powerful loves in which 2 people nourish each other. Right. 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 Like I said, I know what I'm feeling. I just, you know, we different folk. We different folk. Because when I say I moved heaven and earth, time and space, baby, that's what I did. And I'm not, again, I'm patient, but I'm not going to hold myself up nor back from life and experiencing things anymore because of someone else's indecision or whatever. Them days is over, partner. Right. That's crazy, ain't it? And then Judgment. Fucking Enrique. Didn't I say that shit? Don't they always come back? That whole top line is just about, yep, here they come. Pleasure, dominion, and decision. Fucking Dreezy playing in my head, body. About to catch a body. Body and a baby. Love at first sight, the magic of sound. Sound changes the level of spirit. The unexpected bursts forth to transform a stagnant situation. Didn't I say, here they come, marching down the street, Yeah, I'm getting the Monkeys theme song. Hey, hey, we're the Monkeys. Yep. Here they come. Here they come. Why? I'm not, no. Why now? First line. Why now? Why now? Nope, you didn't flip. Why now? Why now? Didn't I say Three of Wands when I first started the reading? Didn't I misspeak and say Three of Wands? Motherfucking destiny is why. Because when people move time, space, heaven, and earth, when you petition the universe, when two people petition for the same thing, that's what I see that shit as, right? Three of Wands ain't just one-sided. You don't get that sort of embrace, right? That connection. I mean, look at the first line. You don't get that without two people. That's not one-sided. Wow. Wow. That's what they really mean when they say co-create with the universe. Yeah. This is true co-creation with the universe. Interesting. Now let's see. So we got the 10. And see, it's interesting, right? Because the judgment card is 20. And we got 10, 10. Wow. The numbers is crazy right now. I'm not even going to get into that, but... So we have 10 of Cups, 4 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. Where they going? Right? Where they going? It looks like they got somebody right in front of them. And they're not content with it. That's just, my baseline observation. Yeah, maybe not. It says they were scared. They was overwhelmed and it made them run. Attachment. The magic of the chalice. The attachment between partners orients the relationship towards continuity, and it's necessary to form a happy family. No, I'm sorry. I was actually reading Euphoria, which is the 9 of Cups. The magic of the lantern. Yeah. Attachment. But see, then you got the 4 cups right there, right? That's boredom. That's, yeah, boredom. Same old, same old. So maybe whatever situation that they got themselves involved in was the same old. Or maybe that's what happened before. They perceived the situation as the same old. Let me tell you something about that bullshit, right? I'm an entrepreneur. Me personally. I'm sure many of you out there are entrepreneurs in your own rights. And when you fucking busy, sometimes a motherfucker gotta get penciled in. Spontaneity is great. It really fucking is. But is that realistic when you on your grind? Just because you get penciled in don't mean you know what's about to pop. What's about to go down. I'm just saying. Me personally, when I'm grinding, right? And I know I got a set time and date to see somebody, I be so stoked. It's something to look forward to. Because of, like work ritual, life and shit. People be having schedules. I mean, what if you care for somebody, right? You got a job and a social life, or attempting to have a social life. Shit. All that requires balance. And as much as you want to be like, yeah, you know, whenever, whatever, how fucking realistic is that? You supposed to sabotage your whole fucking life for a good time? I don't think so. Mm-mm. So what I see is, with this, right, if somebody is like I said, they bored with a old love situation, 10 of Cups, right? That's shit's a wrap. That's some shit they been involved in. Now, me personally, I know that couldn't apply to me because I haven't been in any sort of long-term situation with my twin. It's been this bullshit. That's what it's been. And I only call it bullshit right now. I'm not going to discount it or shortchange it or none of that. But that's what it is. 100. In, out. In, out. And even when I knew him before, it was different when I was younger, you know. I was doing the same shit. My life wasn't nearly as stable and static as it is now. I've worked hard to get to this place. I enjoy what I do. And it's like, I already had one person in my life cutting into that. I got rid of that person. I'm not about to do it again. And I wouldn't interfere with somebody else's grind. Shit. We all have our ambitions and our goals, and hopefully they coincide. That's the whole point, right? Your twin's supposed to be like a reflection. So if you're doing banging shit, it's a reflection. And if you're not, it's a reflection. It's supposed to cause growth and all that shit, but I can't sacrifice that. I understand that it's about balance. And so why would I allow a person to put me into an imbalanced state? Why would I give up what I just learned? That's stupid. Why would I repeat the fucking lesson again? I don't know about you, but I'm not crazy. And to keep repeating them same lessons, you might have to go, maybe there's a padded room somewhere with my name embroidered on the wall. Yeah, no. So, you know, I see boredom. And the 10 of Pentacles in this deck is about reflection. See the mirror? Yeah. So all of this has forced them to truly reflect upon some things. And what they saw, right? You in your glory, right? What they saw is that they could be doing better. That here you are, right? Universe served you up on a silver fucking platter. Isn't that what she looked like there on that mirror in the reflection? Like you're a gift from God, served up on a silver platter. Oh man, look, you know how, man, she focused on her, though, on her ambitions. You know how many men would kill for a chick like that, like for real, or at least they say they would, right? They say they would, and then you see how they act once they around you and shit. Like, see how they try to either help your flow, if they can't help it, at least not interfere with your flow. And worst of all, if they attempt to stop it. I say attempt because we smarter than that. Yeah. Wow. Force them to reflect. Wow. Damn. Look at this. Look how, she's there in all her glory, right? I can't see where his other hand is, but you see how he could touch her. He's not. This motherfucker not even worthy. Not even worthy. Wow. Were they feeling unworthy? But you all, like, it's okay. It's okay. No, it's not. No, it's not. Mm-mm. It's not okay until they recognize you for who the fuck you are and what you're worth. And your worth is everything. When you're willing to give everything, your worth is everything. Do you understand? If you're willing to give it all, you're worth it all. And here's the reason why I'm going to tell you, as a woman, you're more valuable. Do you know what childbirth does? It's the closest you come to death. That's why you're worth it all, on top of being worth it all. It's so funny. I'm so new to, not social media per se, but I don't do strangers like that. I don't. And so my personal IG, right? Somebody reached out to me. I don't know them. And so I'm like, okay, I'm just, they're very chatty and I'm good in life, in conversation. I'm not good with, random people hitting me up on IG, period. I was in a long-term relationship. I've been married a couple times. Okay, I ain't been single a whole bunch. So as much as I'm aware of what's been going on in the world, I haven't been a part of that world. And so being a part of it is different than hearing about it. And this guy was so fucking refreshing. At least verbally. Like, I didn't meet him. I'm not, piping myself up. But it was dope. Like, was chatty and knew what he wanted. And answered directly and honestly. And I was like, wow. This is kind of refreshing. Even if it is under the guise of social media and this and that. I'm really fucking awesome when it comes to, like, searching shit. If I really wanted to verify this person, I could in a matter of a few minutes. In a matter of a few minutes. And I'm not even talking tarot cards. I've had other career paths in life. All I'll say is that if I really, really, really want to know some shit, there's nothing I can't know. Period. And I think everyone has that same skill set. But my spouses, my former spouses, could both tell y'all very, very well how far and how accurate I can probe. And this is well before this. I'm just saying. Not to mention intuition and that, and how my guides lead me to information, to things. There really isn't a stone I won't turn over. So, but anyway, my point in saying all of that is that I'm enjoying just the conversation. Not to mention, at least the photo he loaded he was attractive. My brain is wired very particularly, so I'm looking at the photo like, he told me where he's from and all that. And I love people. Like, I literally study people, like, anthropologically. It is a hobby, right? A hobby. I study anthropology as a hobby. And so I'm like going through my mental database of what I know about people from this part of the world, and I'm trying to input, recent migration and all of this shit, and trying to assess his ethnic background and this and that, which probably seems overkill, but it's not for me. It's not, because I'm looking at what's provided and it's limited, and I'm like, we'll see. I'm up for a chat. But what I realize in my conversation is that I'm super fucking guarded, because I'm used to meeting people in real life. And this new online shit for like dating and meeting people, like for real, is new to me. I can admit that. You won't see my ass on a dating profile, because that's not my MO. It's just not. I was there for the inception of the internet, like for real, when it was like real chat rooms and, that shit. And it was superficial then, and I mean really superficial. So I can only imagine what it has de-evolved to in terms of dating. Like I said, I know lots of people who use those platforms, and I'm not knocking it. And it's like 1 out of 40 that I've heard or known that have been successful. And I'm sure those odds don't seem that off, but I'm not used to that rate of insuccess. 1 out of 40, no. I'm just being honest, I'm not. I enjoy meeting people and, engaging them and assessing them and all of that fun shit. That's so funny. Alright. I'm just ranting on and carrying on. Whatever. So, like I said, they coming. Here come fucking Enrique. Because they always come back. You're wiser now, though. You're wiser now. They gonna come back. And here's the thing about this return. This return will actually be a sincere return. That's the irony of this, right? That's the fucking irony of this shit right here, what I'm looking at. When they come back this time, they gonna come back real. I wish I could think of one of them cliche, cheesy fucking movie lines right now, where they be like, "You got me wide open." It's gonna be like that shit. It's gonna be just like that. Yeah. They gonna reveal their true selves. They finally gonna let you know how they feel. Finally, after in and out and in and out and in and out and in and out and in and out, they finally gonna be like, "I've only ever wanted you." They come in with gifts. Yeah. Jewelry's nice. I must say I like jewelry. Yeah, they come in with trinkets. But they're coming with their true self this time. Five of Pentacles. And it's like, after them stressing you the fuck out, right? You're like, I gotta think about some things. Like, for real. I need some time. Yeah. Yeah. Man, I'm getting all alone on a Sunday morning. Outside I see the rain. Yeah, I can't sing that song right now, but that's what I'm getting. All cried out. All cried out. All cried out. Mm. All cried out over you. And that's what, ooh, I don't like that. And that's what this is. She's like, I've poured all the emotion. See how pink that water is? All cried out. And now they're like coming on fucking bended knee. I'm down on bended knee. Fucking Boys the Men. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. One day it'll come back. Oh man. Forgot about that one. Yeah. All these fucking Boys the Men songs are playing in my head right now. I'll make love to you. I'm down on bended knee. Who the hell is listening to Boys and Men right now? Holy shit. Down on my knee. I'm begging you. Oh gosh. At least the energy shifted. This is entertaining. At least. Because this motherfucker is in love. Only wanna be with you. Oh my gosh. For real. Like, this is like every cliche 90s R&B song wrapped up into one right now. That's so funny. Like, they got a playlist for you. Somebody is putting together a love-making playlist. Okay. Okay. That's sweet. I can't say I don't like the sounds of that. I do. You know, I have a soundtrack for every day and every second of my life, so I think that's dope. I think that's dope. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's see. How soon can we expect action? Can we get an answer for that? How soon can we expect action? I have 8 of Cups, 9 of Cups. As soon as you accept them, and you have, to me, that's like resistance and then communication. But this is after sex. I'm sorry. There's a drastic difference. It's like they come pressing you and you cave, and then after intimacies, they bare their soul. Interesting. Yeah. But they're on their way. They are on their way. All my life right now is just Casey and JoJo. Yeah. Yeah, there's action. They're on their way. I don't like I don't want to get your fucking hopes up, right? Because 4 cups is like 4 months, man. 4 months. I don't like that. You know, like I asked how. Whatever, y'all. They're on their way, though. This shit's uncomfortable. I'm looking at the thistle. And, as a forager, right? Thistle is nothing to play with. It is a superfood. But that shit hurts. Pick it the wrong way, you're gonna regret it. But, if you just submerge it in some hot water, the barbs dissipate. This is why I say communication's gonna come after lovemaking. Yeah, it's gonna be some hot love baby this evening. Donna Summer. Interesting. I didn't see any major arcana. So I guess that's good. So at least this isn't a crisis. This is just, shit coming. It's not impending. That's why I said it's like 4 months out. This is bullshit. I say that not for y'all, because again, a little for you, a little for me. Shit, I know what I'm looking at. I know I see a lot of 10s. I know I see completion. Like a lot of fucking completion. I see sequence of order. All things in divine timing. So, anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling on. Motherfucking co-creating with the universe. All I'm gonna say is, do you, for real. Don't worry about nothing, because there's no such thing as a missed opportunity. There really isn't. And it's so funny. I've seen other people. I think I said nearly a missed opportunity in a reading before. And at the end of the day, I'm glad I put nearly, because I do feel this way. What's meant for you is meant for you. And I'm certain I probably said that shit in that video too. Yeah. It don't have to be when you want it. It'll come when it's supposed to. That's why, I know at least for me, releasing was the best thing I could do. Because the shit I was feeling from my twin was ridiculous. That I couldn't possibly, at this point in my life, have those sorts of emotions and not do something about it. I'm not at that point. And it's not because I'm reactive. It's because I've spent so much time being inactive. So much time settling. I don't even want to use the word, but that's really what it was. Settling. And I'm not doing that anymore. And it's not because I don't know how to compromise. No, that's not what that's about. It's about me knowing what I bring to the table in a relationship, even in a business partnership, in family dynamics. It's knowing your worth, knowing your personal value to yourself. It's not about anyone else's value of yourself. That's what knowing your worth comes down to. So it's like, am I going to wait for validation from another person? Or am I going to go ahead and grab that and take care of business for myself? If I've learned anything from loving so intensely and so wholly, it's not that I regret loving intensely or wholly. I don't even regret anything. But what I learned is that even though you may love, you can never forget about yourself. Ever. And as much as you think love conquers all, and to some degree it does, Love conquers all when you put your love in the divine. But you have to take care of your own needs, your own wants and wishes on an everyday. And that way, when you meet the right person, it's not like you complete me. Even when you're meeting your twin flame, it's more like the perfect complement. Yeah, the perfect complement. And at the end of the day, isn't that what we want? No fussing, no fighting, no bickering. That perfect complement. Someone that knows what they want. And even if you go through a moment or they go through a moment of indecisiveness, and it's like, it's okay. Because you know they'll come through it, because it's your twin. Because you would come through it. But even in that process, never forget about taking care of yourself. And that way is when you are together, there's no gaps. No gaps. Everything is the way it should be. Because your goals should align. They should align. And so it's like, if you are thinking about legacy, they're thinking about legacy. And if you're thinking about enough to retire on and live comfortably, so are they. That's what I mean. Like, it should match. It should match. And even if you're like more traditional, it should match. If you're progressive, it should match. That's the thing about it. That's how I know, like now, even as I'm talking to y'all, I know for certainty who and who is who. I know how that sounds, but it's true. Even though I know what I want, I know who I want, I release it. I release it because free will, right? And so I will no longer block, energetically speaking, the universe's attempt to give me a better, I don't want to say replacement, but that's pretty much what it is. If they don't accept mission, what can you do? But I'm not going to lack. I'm not going to miss out on any opportunities to enjoy a full experience on this realm while I'm here. And I encourage all of you to do the same. I'm not saying give up, but I'm saying don't deny yourself the journey, regardless of knowing the destination. That's all. Alright. I love you guys. Thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, your comments. Greatly appreciate it. And welcome.